Hello, guys. Um, it's been a while since I've talked to most of you guys at the EAS community. Um, Making a video today to give you guys kind of sort of good, sort of bad news of where I've been, what's been going on, what am I doing now, shit like that. I do have oh shit, hold on. Got radio shit going on. Let me turn this off. All right. Okay. So back to what I was saying. I'm making this video because of some sort of good, sort of bad news. Because, I haven't uploaded to YouTube in quite a few months now. So you guys are probably wondering, what am I doing now? What's my future looking like here? What am I really doing, really? Well, and why is my camera specifically, or my phone specifically, facing my bed? Well, because I'm going to show you guys something that you're not really going to like, but I'll show it to you anyway. First, we got the WR300, not the version 5, but we have the version 8 here now. I recently returned it back to service.
No hazard.
Yeah. But, if you guys have watched my videos in the past, you would have seen that my version 5 sits there, not really my version 8. My version 8 used to be up there. So what happened? Well, I'll let you guys see now in 3. Well, I'll let you guys kind of see. I'll show you the rest later, but you're going to see the first part of it. Yeah, if you guys have watched my videos in the past, I suppose you don't remember this part being so open either. And if you've also watched my videos, you wouldn't notice that I used to have quite a few radios there, but now I only have 4 there. And then if we walk over here, we only have 3 radios in service right here. And if we go in here, we have the table that used to hold a ton of weather radios. Well, not a ton, but some. And I only have 2 radios on this desk now. So, but I still got radios over here. So what does this mean? Well, let's go down here under this table, if I can get it open. This table is... Look at that. What's in here? Oh, we got a WX150, an EAR10, an Emerson, a 120, an Accurite. A couple radios up here, like the Capello, the HH, the 262, the V5, the ER10. So what am I doing? Well, stand up here. My EAS, I hate to say it, but I am 80% out of the EAS community. I haven't talked to any EAS enthusiasts but one in many months. I have not made EAS videos in many months. I disconnected a ton of those radios because I don't use them. And there's no point in really having them anymore. There's no point in wasting power for radios that I don't even use. And for something related to a hobby that I'm not really that interested in anymore. So the bad news is I'm pretty much out of the EAS community now, and this is definitely my last video for whenever I choose to post again. I don't know when I'll be posting again after this. If and when I do, it'll probably just me being a short return to the community. But if severe weather's probably all done with me for the season, so if I do post again, it's not going to be at least until next spring, if I had to guess, because we don't. My office is known for not toning shit on the radio, and I do have other hobbies now related to trains, and yeah, I just feel that's like more my passion. So as much as I hate to do this, I feel like it's the best thing for me to do. It's not because I made a community post like a week ago about what I'm doing and how things have been with me lately. Because like the EAS community, it's not just me doing this. There's a ton of other people doing this. And to me, honestly, I don't want to like leave completely, as I said, because I've been here for a really long time, and that's why I'm keeping I'm keeping my oldest weather radios, because like they're a memory to me. I've had these for a really long time, for like almost 5 years now, or 4 years, 5 years, something like that. But yeah, I just like. To me, at this point, the EAS community in 2025 versus like 2020, 2021, back then, it was nice, honestly. It was really good during that time. But ever since the I Am Balloons Highway, if you guys have been in the EAS community for a long time, you would remember the I Am Balloons Highway stuff and the freaking Clay Ranger 143 shit. Yeah, you'd remember that. Ever since those two incidents, EAS community has just been falling apart, in my opinion. So, and honestly, I feel I have way better things to do in life than just record alerts on my radios and be in a community that's like so terrible. Like, from what I've observed, it's like a lot of like sick. No, I don't want to say that. From what I've seen, it's been a lot of like young kids joining the community, mentally unstable kids, and they're like 10, 11 years old. Yeah, no. I don't want to be in a community that has a ton of idiots like that, and with people that are like going around making videos or community posts about others, like saying, "Oh, this person did this or this person did that," whatever. I mean, I used to do that back when I joined, when like the freaking I Am Balloons Highway fiasco was going on, but yeah. So that's another reason why I'm pretty much leaving the community, because I don't see any interest in it anymore. It's a shithole. It's been a shithole ever since the Clay Ranger 143 incident and the I Am Balloons Highway incident. A lot of people have left already because and it's just straight drama too. That's something I've observed a lot throughout my 4 or 5 years in the EAS community, is a ton of drama, and as many of y'all know, that's not good for one's mental health. But yeah, EAS community, in my opinion, I'm just leaving it at this point, because I don't see the fun in it anymore. I'm only keeping a couple radios for memories. I don't see the fun in it anymore. It's drama. A lot of mentally unstable 11-year-olds just joining. It's fallen apart ever since. People had started leaving the community after the I Am Balloons Highway incident and the Clay Ranger 143 incident, but it didn't get really bad until now, and I happen to be part of that crew that leaves the EAS community because they think it's a terrible place on the internet. So I hope you all understand. It's been really fun. Well, it's been really fun getting to know a lot of EAS enthusiasts, but I think it's time I move on from EAS. So the only reason why, like I said, I only kept a couple radios for memories. Anyways, we're going to go back to here now for the good news. So why do I have a ton of radios stored in here? Well, I am why do I have a few up here but a ton down here? Well, radios down here are, within the next coming months, are going to be sold on eBay. Now, that is probably the next, every time I sell a weather radio, which I'm going to be selling all of these likely within the next coming months. Hopefully I can, that's another reason why I'm leaving, because it's my senior year and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do all of these when I move out, so I'm only going to keep a few radios. That's another reason why. I am selling all these within the next coming months. So when I sell these and list them on eBay, I will post a link to for anyone that would like to buy one of the radios I sold here. And if you want radios, you can purchase. Yeah, you can purchase them on. If you want any of these radios, whenever I sell them, whenever I list them on eBay, I'll post the link in a community post for you to buy them, to buy the radio I sell. But the radios up here though are already on hold for some EAS enthusiasts that already know that I'm leaving the community. So like the version 5, the HH54, the 262, and the Capello have been put on hold for EAS enthusiasts that are eventually gonna purchase these. So yeah, if you want a radio put on hold for you too, if you want a radio put on hold, or you can make an arrangement with me on Discord or whatever, but the radios up here have been put on hold, so these are not going to be available and they won't be sold publicly, but these will be sold publicly eventually. Whenever I list them on eBay, like I said, I will post in my community tab the link to the listing on eBay, and you can purchase it. And I will ship it to your house. All you got to do is provide the address, and I will ship it right to your house. For free, likely, because I'm probably not going to charge too much for them anyways. I'm probably only going to charge like $20-$30 for like the good radios, because like you'd probably be like, whoa, that's such a cheap price. Well, I guess those of you that are still so much into EAS, I guess it'd be your lucky day, because I don't think in my mind, they're not worth a lot. It's not worth a ton of money to me these days. So yeah, I guess that basically wraps up my final video until further notice. Who know if I actually make another video on this channel again. Yeah, so I guess that means I pretty much left, and I don't know if I'll be coming back. I'm probably not. But, you know, the only times I'll be active on this account is when I create links to eBay listings I make for weather radios that I'm selling. So, and I'm just keeping these for memories. I don't think I'll be recording any more alerts that go off on them. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a wrap up. It's been a very nice 4 years, mostly nice 4 years in this community, but I feel like when the year 2022 began, it started to slowly fall apart. And at this point, a couple years later, 2022 to 2025, I think it's completely fallen apart for me, as goes for many others. Yeah, so thank you everybody for the memories. As much as I hate to do this, I think it's the best idea for me to do. To all the EAS enthusiasts that I've known well throughout my career in the EAS community, I want to let you all know that I wish you all the best, and I hope life in the future goes really well for you guys. So, I guess this is my me signing off for the last time. Goodbye, everybody.